we did it. We survived the summer holidays, the chaos, the mess, the noise. They are gone. They are back at school. And I've dropped them off and I've got home and I've looked around and it's chaos, which is normal. But now I'm thinking they're out of the house. I've got a few hours to tidy up and get things sorted before I need to go and pick them up again. So I was trying to think, when you walk back into your house and you go, right, I need to sort this out, it's really overwhelming. And overwhelm is a huge cause of paralysis. You just end up not knowing where to start. Your brain is racing, looking at, I could tidy this and I could tidy that, and you don't know where to start. And yeah, hugely overwhelming. And your brain just freezes and you end up sitting on the sofa, feeling stressed, looking at everything you've got to do. You end up exhausted and you've done absolutely nothing. So number one, don't put so much pressure on yourself. Number two, start very small. So I decided to look at our hallway today and try and sort some of that out, because that is something that is a small area, but it's also going to have a big impact on the mornings of going to school and all that kind of thing. So for ease of getting people out the door, from tomorrow, there will be hopefully places where people can hang their coats a bit easier and find them, and find their shoes a bit easier as well. I'm going to start up here. These are oops, all of mine. It looks like I'm the biggest culprit for dumping coats and things. I don't think I need any of those because I know I've got more up on the hook. This is my husband's for work, so I know he's going to need that. This one is probably my favourite hoodie. This is my dog walking jumper, so I'm going to keep that down here so I can grab it when I need it. Now, for some reason, I have 2 handbags down here. I don't know why I need 2 handbags, because I only ever take out one at a time. So yeah, that one can go, because that's my summery one, because it's all flowers and pretty. But that can go upstairs because it's autumn now. So I'm going to have my brown. Baseball cap. It's not really summer anymore, so I know I'm not going to wear it. Again, I've got my dog walking hoodie, so I don't need access to that at the moment. I'm kind of getting the impression I've got too many hoodies, but I don't want to let them go because I like them. So I'll think about that another day. Let's have a look. So that's all my stuff. Nathan has got 2 identical hoodies, one blue, one black. I know he does not care what he wears. I'm going to give him the blue one to wear and put the black one in his wardrobe. Sam's raincoat. Sam has worn a raincoat like once in the last 5 years because he's a teenager, so that can go away in a cupboard. Sam's leather jacket. I know he loves this and will wear it, so that can stay down here. Right, this was Sam's school bag last year, and it's not this year because it's not big enough. So he's already gone to school with a different bag, so that can go either get donated or we can use it. I'll make a decision about that later. It's about making quick decisions at the moment. This is the most important thing. Very exciting, this. Except I need to get a new bag because it's ripped. So I have my new bag, and this is what you put in it. You put socks. For whoever is the person who comes downstairs in the morning when they've got to go to school or go to work and they've forgotten to bring socks with them, and they don't want to have to walk back upstairs when they're tired, when they're about to go to work. You literally have 2 or 3 pairs of spare socks down here so that they can grab, and that's usually Sam that forgets his socks. Then I've got John's stuff. We've got baseball cap that I bought him for his birthday, so I don't know if he's going to wear it anytime soon or not. He's probably keeping it down here out of obligation, but I'll ask him about that later. I know John likes to have a couple of coats that he can easily grab and doesn't want to keep going back up and downstairs to get different coats. So I will leave both of those there for him. And that's it. Now, as you can see, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 hooks. I made the command decision that John doesn't like putting things away upstairs. He likes to be able to get them. So he's got 2 hooks down here. I've got one because I'm the more organised-ish person. Nathan's only got one because he doesn't really care what he wears. And Sam's got 2 because he's got a lot of coats and jackets and wants to have a choice of things he wears. So the next stage is to see what I'm keeping down here and put it back where it needs to go. So this was John's for work, really important. That can go there. My dog walking hoodie, I need to keep hold of that. I also need my handbag. And there you go. Ready for the autumn. Oh, and the hat, if he wants it. Ready for the autumn, a much less cluttered space and easy to get what you need. The coat thing has worked really well, putting names up. Before that, it was a disaster. People were not hanging their coats up, they were putting them wherever, and it just kind of helps keep it a lot tidier, and you don't have to think which hook does it go on again when you hang it up. It sounds like, looks like it's a primary school, but it works, and that's the most important thing, that it works and it makes life easier. So I haven't done that with shoes. We've got a shoe rack there and we've got a shoe rack on the side down here. And I now want to print some labels out for names and try and figure out whose shoes could go where. So I've got 2 shoe racks down here, one on this side and one on that side. The one on that side is hidden by some of these coats hanging down, so it makes it difficult to put shoes behind. So people tend to dump their shoes here in the living room, walk them upstairs, take them off, go sit and play on the computer and kick them off under the computer desk. But I want to start trying to get people to put their shoes away in the shoe rack, not for any reason other than it actually, once you've trained yourself to do this, you stop that whole wandering around the whole house, looking upstairs, looking downstairs, going, where did I put my shoes? Because that's really annoying. So I'm just trying to go from that angle rather than the whole, oh, we need to keep the house really tidy and not have shoes as a trip hazard. But that's, you know, the other reason. So looking through, we've got to look at what shoes are in here to start with. Firstly, there's my shoes. I always tend to put them away here. We've got Sam's shoes that he very rarely wears. My shoes, more of my shoes, and John's slippers. So I've got 3 pairs of shoes down here. I don't need 3 pairs of shoes down here, so I'm going to put these 2 pairs away in a cupboard upstairs in my wardrobe and just keep these shoes down here. Right, so I've got this space. We've got enough for at least 4 pairs of shoes, and we've got 4 adults, nearly adults in the house. So I need to figure out giving everybody a space so that they know. And again, I'm gonna try using our little name tags to see if people will stick to putting stuff in the right place. So I've got my name, and I'm thinking, because I'm most likely to put shoes away, my shoes should go, and I hate doing this, but my shoes should go in the worst place, which is under where the coats are. I'm wondering if we can even get the coat rack moved up a bit so it's easier to put stuff away there, but that's where I'm going to put mine. There we go. I had a little think about who is least likely to put their shoes away, who is most likely to be in a rush running out the door. And I would say with the shifts that John works, it's probably him. So I don't think his slippers need to go in the shoe rack, but I found the shoes that he tends to wear most often. So these are going to go in the best place to see if that actually gets him putting his shoes away up here so he knows where they are. And I've got his little name tag, and that's on there. Then I was trying to decide who's more likely to put shoes away up there and who's more likely to put shoes away here. And to be honest, it's much of a muchness, so I'm just going to go in alphabetical order and put Nathan's next to John's and Sam's next to mine. Okay, so Sam's can go there. Nathan, when he comes home from college, he can put his shoes there. And I'll find a new place for those. So yeah, hopefully this will work. I will report back in a week to see if people are actually putting their shoes in the right place, if they're putting them in the shoe rack at all, if it makes absolutely no difference. And we'll see if it helps make people's mornings a bit easier and a bit more seamless and less stressful. And here's the end result. So it's a lot tidier. I still feel like there's a lot of stuff here and it's obviously not pretty. It doesn't help having a bright fluorescent jacket, but it's functional, it works. That's the main thing. And we'll see how much it stays like that over the next few weeks.